your seats and please, Jose, please tell them to sit down, please. You see, I'm very happy with the response, because the response this morning was including for the poets. Some of them are saying yes now. It was because we don't know what will happen. Okay, we know what will happen because also for them it's the first time that we have in a public place. We are riding a jeep in Makati. We were having so many experiences. The last experience I shared with you was the most interesting one. We were stopped almost on the way, the best to be detained by police from Port Bonifacio because they consider these people riding these jeeps, maybe they be some sort of perhaps revolutionary people. So let's stop them, okay? But the power of the word came, okay? And so we used the word to discuss with the police. And the police finally agreed, go, but don't come back again. Anyway, it was really a different occasion. We were also in another bookstore. And first of all, let me thank Powerbooks for us to use this place and to share with us. Thank you. To share this evening, this affair. This affair, as you know very well, Berso Metro has, for those who are not familiar, it began a couple of years ago in the LRTA and in the MRT, going all the lines. Now we close the city. The whole loop is already closed with the Berso Metro. So we have the 2 LRTA and the 1 MRT. And it was a success campaign. This is clearly a reading campaign. It must be clear for all of us. It's a reading campaign. And it's a reading campaign for Filipinos, because some people are asking me, this is, no, because it's on Castilla. No, this is a reading campaign for all of us, for Filipinos, for Spaniards, for whoever, but a reading campaign. And we want to involve as many people as possible. We want to involve you, all of you, your families, your kids, your relatives, your friends, girlfriends and boyfriends, everybody. So what are doing today is to one step forward. Now we partner with a foundation which is dedicated to the clean environment. It's a foundation based here in Makati, and they have these electric jeeps. We talked to the foundation people, headed by Mr. Red Constantino, which is here on the back, and to whom I have to thank you. Thank you, Red, for your foundation, for everything, because without you, we don't have this affair. So we thank you. So with the cooperation of the foundation, we just, some people are asking me, how long will it take you to convince Mr. Constantino? Well, Mr. Constantino was easy to convince, believe me. It took just only one afternoon, and he agreed. He agreed that instead of having ads in the jeeps, commercial ads, to have poems, Filipino poems, Spanish poems, to write Neruda in Manila, okay? Make Neruda, make Ernesto Cardenal come to Manila, Esquivel to Manila, and all of them, aside from our Spanish authors. And at the same time, to make all the Filipino well-known and not well-known poets, make it again to be known by everybody, because everybody has the right and we have to share with everybody. So now it's a new experience. And it's a new experience, it's a very defining moment. It's a very defining moment because people will say, how the people will react in a GNA? Well, I will tell you something. Not only our experience now that the police themselves, they want to read already, that's why they stop us, okay? But now the jeep is there, and there is quite a number of people trying to take pictures with the jeep. Just because of that, we already positive. We already move. People already lining up outside to have their pictures with the jeepney. So that's just for that, I think we have to be grateful. Well, I want to extend anymore because we have an afternoon full of beautiful words, full of poetic words, and I know that here there is a lot of poets. Look at your faces here, and perhaps all of you are thinking, what will be my poet for today? Okay, what will be my poem for today? We have something special, which is for some of you who were not in the morning there, which is also what they call balagtasan, which are two poets answering each other like a debate, debating in a poetry way, in Filipino. All right. So something especially for people those who are not familiar with the costumes in the country, this is a tradition in the Philippines, and we want also to help to bring the tradition back and to use the tradition. I take this opportunity because perhaps we have an opportunity to meet, to see each other later, that on the 24, we have the International Book Day, called Día del Libro, Día Internacional del Libro. This is a Saturday, and it's already free. Every activity of Instituto Cervantes is for free, on a first come, first serve. In this case, it's an open house. So from 9 o'clock in the morning, people are queuing in the street of Tiencalao, waiting to open, because we have more than 4,000 books in Spanish at very, very symbolic prices, for 20 pesos up. And we have all the major bookstores in the country, like this store, Powerbooks. All the major bookstores will be there selling their stuff, selling at very discounted prices. But aside from that, it's a family day. We have things for the kids, morning time and afternoon time. We have the different restaurants, Spanish restaurants, the different wine houses, wines from Spain, and of course, paella, leche flan, and contin care care. So we have a combination. That's why we have to look into having a perfect blend. We have to blend it, okay, and this is the best way. And at the end of the day, we will have a concert, very nice concert, which is Raúl Sunico from the UST Conservatory of Music. They will play with his group of the UST. They will play songs during the Philippine Revolution. It's a very interesting concert. They were able to recover those songs, and they're going to play it. And at the end of the day, we have party, so we have fiesta. Because what about without fiesta? So we will have our Latin party. So once again, bienvenidos todos a esta actividad. Welcome to this activity. Welcome to Instituto Cervantes. Thank you, bookstore, and thank you, Mr. Constantino, for everything. Thank you.